Well. Finally, after talking, speculating, eavesdropping, using snaps to find out who is in the squad, we have our final squad released for the Unity Cup game. Welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi Fiawoyi, and Coach OTTO has named the final 25-man squad for the Unity Cup in London. We've been having conversations about the Unity Cup. We've been talking about which players are in camp. Yesterday, we had to spy some few things before we saw some players in there. There are 5 debutants in the squad. We'll be running you through it right now. But as usual, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell. Follow our Twitter, Instagram family, and join our WhatsApp channel. All the updates are there. We'll jump right into it. And first of all, Coach OTTO and the Black Stars have settled on 23 players for this week's Unity Cup game. 4 home-based players, namely Benjamin Asare of Accra Heart of Oak, Razak Simpson of Nations FC, Kamaradini Mamudu of Mediama SC, and Kwame Poku of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. They have been included in the squad. Former West Ham United goalkeeper Joseph Tete Annan, who plays in Ireland for St. Patrick Athletic, has also been handed his debut call-up. Others include Abdul Aziz Issa, Aaron Essel, who starred for the Ghana under-20 side in Egypt. Top talent Caleb Yernchi has been exceptional for FC Nordsjælland in the Danish top flight in Belgium. Belgium-based Mohamed Gaddafi Fusseini for Union Saint-Galois has also been included. He won the league for his club side for the first time in 90 years. Midfielder Abdul Salis of Sunderland, forward Felix Afenajan, and Majid Ashimeru of Anderlecht are all making a return to the team. Afena is returning to the team after close to 2 years since his absence. Abdul Samed making a comeback following his recovery from injury that kept him on the sidelines. The players are expected to report to camp in London to begin preparations for the Unity Cup, which features Nigeria, Trinidad and Tobago, and Jamaica. Ghana will take on Nigeria in the GTEC Community Stadium on the 28th, and for a slot in the final on May 31st. So Abdul Babara Man, the news that we got, I said he was spotted. Could it be a return? Well, it happens that he was just visiting camp, or they were testing waters and saw that probably the feedback was not good and decided to keep him out. But this is the final list on your screen right now. St. Gallen, Benjamin St. Gallen man, Lawrence Atizigi is in there. Benjamin Asari of Accra Heart of Oak, Joseph Tete Annan of St. Patrick's Athletic, which means Jojo Wolacott is out. Ben Gideon Mensah of Bordeaux, Ebenezer Annan of Red Star Belgrade, Mohamed Salis of AS Monaco, Stefan Ambrosius of St. Gallen, Aaron Essel, North Texas SC, Razak Simpson of Nations FC, Kamaradini Mamudu of Mediama, Caleb Yernchi, FC Nordsjælland, Abdul Salis of Sunderland, Ibrahim Sulemana of Atalanta, Abu Francis of Cercle Bruges, Majid Ashimeru of Anderlecht, Abdul Aziz Issa, Barca Athletic. He will not be staying after the loan spell, unfortunately. Christopher Bonsu of Genk, Jordan Ayew of Leicester City, Thomas Asante of Coventry, Felix Afenajan of Juventus Next Gen, Kwame Poku of Asante Kotoko, and Mohamed Gaddafi Fusseini. He plays with Union St. Galois. They won their league not too long ago. Obvious absentees are Antoine Selom Semenyo, Iñaki Williams. They have had a heavy load on them throughout the season, and I'm sure they've asked to be excused from the team. It's unfortunate, but we'll have to work without these guys here. It's obvious that the squad was being quote-unquote hidden because probably some of these names would not be sitting well with fans, or probably they were still putting down the list together. Looking at how many fresh faces and returns are coming into the team, I was surprised by Felix Afenajan. He's doing well for Juventus next year. Excited for him. I was surprised by the inclusion of Salis Abdul Samed. He's made just 12 appearances for Sunderland. So on what basis that is? And I'm also not so bothered because it's just a friendly game to versus Nigeria, glorified friendly, a Unity Cup game, 4-nation tournament. The absence of Joe Walcott disappoints me a bit here, but he's not been given the chance in recent times. In my opinion, he deserved to be in there, but we have the usual suspects. Laurent Azizigi, Joe Walcott has been removed now. Semenyo is not in. Thomas Partey, Kudus Mohammed also is not in. So the workload on these players, 23 of them, means that most of them cannot play. Those regulars we've been used to seeing. Well, we said this was a preparatory game for the coach to use to fine-tune his team ahead of the upcoming international games versus in the World Cup qualifiers, obviously. 5 debutants in the Ghana Black Stars team. He's made debut call-ups for Union St. Gallows. The 5 players bring different skill sets and will be granted the opportunity to impress as the technical team continues to build for the future. Joseph Tetehanan has been knocking on the door for Ghana since his debut for England under 20 in 2019, following stints with West Ham United, Stevenage and Derby County. Abdulaziz Issa and Aaron Essel, both Ghana Premier League products, have been playing for the Black Satellites and played in the recent under 20 AFCON in Egypt. Aaron Essel currently plays in the United States for North Texas SC, while Abdulaziz Issa plies his trade in Spain with Barcelona Athletic. Caleb Yerenchi is based in Denmark with FC Nordsjælland, while Mohamed Gaddafi Husseini plays for Union St. Gallows in Spain. The 5 players will team up with the squad in London, and they've all started teaming up with the squad in London already. We have a squad already there. They have been training. Yesterday they had their first training session. Today they'll have their second training session. Other countries have started trooping in ahead of the Unity Cup game. We saw Ghana's arrival in there yesterday. I think over the weekend, Jamaica have also landed safely, and we'll see how things go. I'm not so bothered by the squad list. I'm just bothered by the fact that it was delayed because of maybe the reactions that would come in. This is just a friendly, guys. Let's calm down. But the FA should know and do better. Fans depend on the players that are coming in to buy or purchase tickets. So if we know who is coming in, look forward to it and purchase tickets. Probably they knew that these guys are not what we were expecting, but it's a friendly after a very hectic season. Most of them are still in action for their club sides over the weekend. They are fighting relegation. Some of them played just last weekend. They are not ready. So yes, it's expected that we'll see returns and fresh faces. But let me know your thoughts in the comments box on the squad that has been named. 23 players. Tomorrow the tournament kicks off. Wednesday, Ghana plays. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day.